I can't think of a time in my life that Washington Regional hasn't been significant to me and my family. My first memory was coming with my dad to meet my mom and my brand new baby sister who was born at Washington Regional. The chapter of being parents, I didn't know at the time, but my wife had been born at Washington Regional. Meeting our daughter and son. And then the most recent chapter of my daughter having our granddaughters here at Washington Regional. Man, there have been lots of changes that I've seen with Washington Regional. As I think back in my lifetime, the change of leaving the North College location and coming to North Hills, the guts, quite frankly, that it took for our board to make a decision along with our management team to leave a place that was safe, a place that was adequate, to move to something that was new, that would be a blank palette moving forward. There are lots of reasons that I came to Washington Regional to be able to work, to be able to be a part of the team. There are times that it's challenging, but there's lots of reasons that I stay. I feel like we're making a difference every day. One of the things that really makes me proud, when you're looking at a 75-year history, there's no doubt that being a health system in Northwest Arkansas in the middle of a global pandemic is going to be at the top of that. Thinking back to that time, it was really scary. We knew very little, but we knew what we were called to do. And we had providers who really put into action service to the community above themselves. I won't forget waking up and hoping, are we going to have enough hospital beds today to take care of everybody who comes to our ED today? Those hard decisions about how many COVID units do we open and what does that put at risk for some of the other core services we do? Could we or should we have done something different? I think we got it mostly right. If you look back, you also got to look forward. So what does the future hold? One of the great things is our area is growing and our population is growing quickly. The challenge is sometimes our medical infrastructure doesn't keep up with that. And I think Regional's future is going to be to how do we help meet those infrastructure needs. That's why we're doing graduate medical education. That's why we are embracing medical students and helping them in that journey. That's why we are partnering with our colleges, our junior colleges, our VOTECs, and helping train people who see healthcare not just as a job, but as a career and as a calling. I think we clearly know the difference that Washington Regional makes in trauma. We're the only level 2 trauma center serving around 25 counties. We know that the prognosticators think that our population will be at 1 million people. Is that 2040 or shortly thereafter? So I think Washington Regional will be that level 1 trauma center to meet those needs. What makes us unique? What makes us special? Probably the best word that comes to my mind is a beacon. When I think of a beacon, it's typically set up on a hill. I was driving into Fayetteville, and what's the first thing as you come from the north you see is Washington Regional, set up on that hill. And the thing about beacons is they can be seen as safety in times of peril. They can also be seen as evidence of hope. And that's how I see Washington Regional. I think for our community, Washington Regional is that beacon. And we have people seeking that beacon every day from every different walk of life. And I think at the end of the day, that's what makes us unique and special. There are lots of great hospitals, there's lots of great clinics in Northwest Arkansas and beyond, but there's only one Washington Regional.